Hi, hello, and greeting to all. This is Arjun. Today I'm here to start wonderful the wonderful session, and I'm also here to introduce our dear host who's going to get us throughout the session happily. I hope you all might have seen the poster and you might have known the host name. She's an active and dedicating ECOM member and public speaker from her very young age. She proves herself as a drawing artist. She is also the participant of Story Carpet hosted programs such as Tame the Stage, Storytelling, and Public Speaking. She is the winner of Public Speaking Contest with distinct grade. She is also serving as the contributor of Story Talks. Let us all welcome Sri Kartikeya enthusiastically. Sri Kartikeya, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Arjun. I'm privileged to be introduced by Arjun. So, good morning, everyone. I am Sri Kartika, your host for today's session. Before that, can I ask everyone to please switch on your video so that we can make this session more interesting and interactive? Okay, so let me ask you a question. Do you all like food? Yeah, I love food. But who prepares food? A chef, right? So today I have one such person here to join us on this Speaker Book session. She has a burning passion for culinary arts and 23 years of corporate experience and spent the past 12 years into food industry. She started manufacturing the energy bars and is currently curating recipes for hotels. She has also created content for more than 30 companies and wrote an ebook which is available on Amazon. I'm thrilled to introduce the founder of OvenZep, Madhu ma'am on the screen. Please ma'am, the stage is all yours.
Hi everyone. Thank you Arjun and Sri Kartika, right?
Yes.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, children, for joining. And thank you, Mubin, for having me here. It's a great opportunity to interact with you guys. And Mubin, ma'am, told me that, you all wanted to have a chef for this session, right? Can you show a thumbs up if you wanted? Everyone? Oh, okay. So everyone wanted a chef on this session, right? So let me just give you a brief in 2 minutes. What does a chef do and what is a role of a chef in today's world? Okay, so we all love to eat, but there has to be a person who knows how to cook, who should be able to tell us what to cook, what not to cook, and how to cook. That could be your mom, your grandmother, starting with your home. Okay, it could be your dad also, or your brother who likes to cook and they pass on recipes, right? And when we go to a hotel, we call them as a chef. Okay, so one who cooks at home, we never call them a chef, right? Because they cook every day and we think that it is their duty, but it is a great job and it's a beautiful thing to create such recipes at home, even which we eat, we nourish ourselves and we get energy from. So when we move out of our homes and we go to a hotel or restaurant, we all have a choice. Some of us like fast food, some of us like North Indian cuisine, South Indian cuisine, sometimes even Japanese food, and various cuisines of the world. So there are people who actually curate these recipes. So what do I mean by curating recipes? Is creating a recipe. So creating a recipe would not only be just, like mixing few things and making something out of it. It is not like that. It is a science. Okay, so you need to add ingredients in proper proportion and have the outcome as desired. So the basic job of a chef is to put in ingredients together and curate recipes that would taste good, would be nutritious, and would also look good. So the job of a chef, basically, if I categorize, is not only to cook, but also styling, which I do nowadays. Okay. So when you have a food item and you just lay it in a plate, it may not look so fancy or, exciting to eat. But if it is laid well, maybe, okay, let's talk about a dessert. say ice cream. So ice cream most of us like, right? But if I just give you ice cream in a cone, it may not look so good. But if I add some chocolate chips over it, if I add some biscuits or some cookies, gems, etc., would it look more exciting? Can you show a thumbs up or a thumbs down? Yes. Okay. So this is the job of a chef. And there are different types of chefs. Okay. So the main chef in any hotel or restaurant is called an executive chef. Now, this person or this professional, what he or she needs to do is they actually plan the menu for the hotel. Okay. When we go to a hotel, we see a menu card. Do we see? Thumbs up. Yes. Okay. We see a menu card. So there are different types of things, starters and main course and drinks, cocktails, mocktails. So there is a person who decides all this. So that person is the executive chef. Now there are other chefs. There is the second in line to this person who's called a sous chef. Now sous chef is the person who helps the executive chef in planning everything and executing everything. Now, in a hotel, we also get to eat desserts and different types of pastries, etc. So, there is another chef who's called pastry chef. Now, they are into baking, making pastries, etc. Then there is a sauce chef who usually makes the gravies, etc. There's a sushi chef who specializes into making sushi. And then there is a stylist, how to plate a particular recipe. Okay, in a hotel, we get everything in a very presentable way, right? So the stylist chef is the person who designs the whole plate. Okay. So now, is it clear who is a chef and what are the kind of chefs? Yes. Any questions? You can type it and then we can take it later on. So today we are going to all become chefs. Okay. And I hope you're ready with the ingredients. Are you? Yes? Okay. So we are going to make energy bites. It is important to, eat nutritious food. We all like to eat junk food. Do you like? Do you like? Yes? Okay. So we like pizzas, we like pasta, we like pav bhaji, we like chole bhature. We like to go and eat dosa, not at home, but outside also sometimes, isn't it? So we all have this craving. So it is okay to have cravings and eat once in a while junk food also. Okay. But most of the times we should be eating nutritious food. And nutritious food means which has a good amount of carbohydrates, then good amount of protein, vitamins and minerals. It should be a balance. So today the energy bites or balls that we are going to make is actually protein and vitamin and mineral based. Okay. So should we begin the recipe today? Are you ready to cook? Not actually cook, but assemble it. Are you ready? Okay. So, today, because we are chefs, we also need to know how important it is to be a healthy chef. So everyone, I have actually asked to get 2 napkins. Are you ready with it? So go and, wet 1 napkin. Okay, you just need to wet it and just squeeze it and bring it back and bring 1 glass of drinking water bottle. Can you do that? Just 1 minute of time, quickly. Everyone, 1 glass of drinking water, okay, that you can drink while we do this, and 1 napkin, just go and wet it and bring it back. Quickly, go everyone. Everybody, quickly. Very quick, okay? 1 glass of drinking water. If you have a bottle with you, that's fine. And 1 napkin, just wet it and bring it.
Ma'am, it should be wet.
Yes, 1 napkin should be wet.
Okay, ma'am.
No? I think 1 or 2 children have not come back. Let's wait for them and then we will begin. Okay, so everybody has their drinking water. Glasses with them? Show me. Okay, drink. Take a sip, everyone. Come on. Take a sip of water. Okay, so throughout this session, we are going to complete this 1 glass of water. Okay, and today, throughout the day, we are going to have at least 8 to 10 glasses of water. Okay, because if a chef is not healthy, they can never make healthy food, right? So we need to do this. Thumbs up, everyone. Even if you don't like it, you have to drink. Okay, all right. So let's begin the recipe. Okay, I'll just adjust my camera. So everybody has a bowl? Everybody has a bowl? Okay. And I hope you all are ready with all the ingredients. The first ingredient that I mentioned was a mixture of nuts and seeds. Do you have it? Can I see it? Can I see it? Can you bring it closer to the phone, everyone? Okay. All right. So the second ingredient that we have is oats. I'd asked to grind the oats. Do you have it? If you have it, can I see it on the screen? Okay, even if you don't have it, just go through the recipe that I'm making and then you can make it later on. Okay. And the other ingredient that we had asked for is raisins. Okay, chopped raisins. Yes. And then peanut butter. And then some honey. Okay, because we are going to make it completely healthy today and very delicious. And some cocoa powder. Okay, so let's begin. So do you have a measuring cup or have you already measured it? Do you have a measuring cup? No. Okay, no problem. So let's start by adding whatever amount of oats you have. Okay, so I'm going to use 1 cup of ground oats here. Okay, so I'm adding 1 cup of oats here. Oats is very good for your heart, and you should include oats in your, maybe at least twice or thrice a week. You should have it in some form or the other. So we've taken 1 cup of ground oats. Now I'm going to take 1.5 cups of the mixture that we made from nuts and seeds. So I have used almonds, I have used walnuts, I've used cashew nuts, and I've also used sesame seeds and some flax seeds. You may have used pumpkin seeds or sunflower seeds, whatever. We need only healthy ingredients. So we need nuts and seeds to be ground in a mixer jar, and we need 1.5 cup of this powder. Okay, so let me just measure this. You can add whatever quantity you have if you have not measured it. So this is about 1.5. Okay, exactly 1.5 cups. Okay. So let's mix this. Let's mix this. You have a whisk or a spatula or a spoon, whatever you have, just let's mix this. So children who have not come prepared with the ingredients, you will go after the session and try to make this during the day for yourself, for your mom, for your dad, your siblings, whoever, even for your friends. You can carry this in the tiffin. It tastes super delicious and it is a very, very healthy recipe. Okay. And once you start eating this, you will not like store-bought chocolates or desserts or anything. These taste just like, truffles that you get in the market, like chocolate truffles, just like that. So now this is well mixed. Now we're going to add 2 tablespoons full of cocoa powder. If you don't have cocoa powder, you can completely skip it. But because all of you like, I think, chocolate, you can add cocoa powder. So this is unsweetened chocolate powder. We are not adding any sweet, any sugar here. Okay. So once you add 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, let's mix this. Okay. We're going to mix this. So mix it with a whisk or a spoon in such a fashion that there are no lumps. Okay, because if it becomes lumpy, then it doesn't taste very good, and then it doesn't bind well, like a laddu or a ball or an energy bite. So mix it well, take it from the bottom, and then just mix it. Okay, the oats and the dry fruit mixture and the cocoa should be well incorporated, well mixed. Okay, now let's add the raisins that we have. So if any of these things are not available, don't think that, your recipe will not turn out well. It will turn out super delicious because you're going to make it with your own hands and you're going to put so much of effort, right? Now let's take some peanut butter. Okay. If you have crunchy peanut butter, that is also fine. And if it is plain, that is also fine. Okay. So now let's add 2 teaspoons like this, like full 2 teaspoons. Are you able to see? I just took it and, took like a big mountain here, and I'm going to add this here. So keep your peanut butter aside for now. Okay, now everybody needs to take a sip of water, just a sip of water. One sip of water, everyone can take, isn't it? Okay. Now let's take some honey. Okay, let's add the honey now. Let's add 1 tablespoon or about 2 teaspoons of honey. Okay, 2 teaspoons of honey. Okay, everybody has added honey and peanut butter. Can you show thumbs up? The ones who are making? Okay, so now with your clean hands, we're gonna mix this. Okay, let's start by mixing. See, for your birthday also, instead of, just like a regular party that you do, you call your friends and then you jump around or you dance around, you can do this kind of an activity with your friends and you become the chef and let your friends also become a chef. And all of you together make, healthy food like these energy bites. And, you give them this in small boxes to take home. Wouldn't it be nice? To do something with your friends and let them take it, to their own homes. And, it will be like a more warm activity with your friends. Instead of just dancing, you dance and then you do this. Then again, you dance and then you eat your energy bites. Good fun activity for your birthday, or even, when you go to your friend's place or your aunt's place, anywhere, you go, you can carry this with you in small little boxes that you can also prepare at home using cardboard, or you can use tins of cookies, etc. that you have. You can hand paint them. You put these energy bites or balls in it, put a nice ribbon, write a nice note for them and take it and gift it to them. So are you able to mix it? Okay. So now you need to check whether we are able to form balls out of it. So you just take it in your palms and you see whether are you able to form a ball of it. Are you able to do it? If not, then let's add some more peanut butter and a little bit of honey, maybe 1 teaspoon each, if you're not able to bind it. Can you all show me, the ones who are making this along? Can you show me the consistency the way I'm showing it to you? Oh, wow. Madhu has already made. Very nice, Madhu. Okay, and Amuda, can I see yours? Are you able to bind it? Like, are you able to make a ball of it? Yes? Okay, and who else is making? Karthik, are you? No? Okay, and then Zara? Yes, you're able to make energy balls. Everyone, if there's anybody who is not able to do it. Okay, Amuda, yes. You want to make it a little more, do you want to add more of the chocolate syrup? Okay, we'll wait for you. You can use your hands, Amuda. We have a wet napkin. You don't need to go to the, the sink and wash. You can just do it with your hands. Yes, very good. Very nice. Yes, very nice. Try to, Hanan. Yes. Very nice, everybody. Okay, we will wait for everyone. Okay, let's start making energy balls out of this. You have a plate lined with butter paper, everyone. You have a plate like this. Even if you don't have butter paper, that's fine. You can just directly keep it on the plate. If it is sticking too much, you can just grease your hands with a little bit of ghee. I'd asked ghee to be kept in this session so that you can grease your hands in case if it is sticking a lot. But if not, then let's just make these energy balls. Okay, you can use both your hands, okay, or just with one hand. Let's make at least 4, and the rest you can make later on after the session. As big as you like, but it should fit in your mouth, isn't it? This. Okay. Let's quickly make 4 of those. So in case if it doesn't bind, you add more of honey and you add more of peanut butter. And if it becomes, of a consistency that it becomes too liquidish, or, you're not able to bind it, then you can add more of nuts, more of oats powder.
Ma'am, did you add ghee in that?
Sorry, what?
Did you add ghee?
Ghee, you don't need to add. Ghee is only for greasing your hands. In case if it sticks a lot to your hands, no? If you, like a non-stick tawa, when you make a, what do you call it, like a dosa, what we do, we grease it first, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it? So
Yeah.
that it doesn't stick. So if you find your mixture to be too sticky, you just wipe it with a wet cloth that I've asked you to have. And then you just, grease your hands and then you start binding. So quickly, if everyone is done with the 4th ball, you can just, cover the bowl with the same plate that you're keeping the energy balls in. And then would you like to even try, if you're done? Can we try one together? So here are our energy balls ready. You can keep this in the refrigerator for about 7 to 8 days. It will not spoil. keep it in an airtight container. Okay, and when you want to keep it on room temperature, maybe you don't want to keep it in the fridge, you don't have space, or you like it at room temperature better, it's okay. You can use it for about 3 days. Okay, and it's a good, a good way of gifting. You gift good health to your friends and family, and you can make this in any festival, say Diwali or Onam, anytime, and it's full of nutrition. It has a lot of protein in it because we have used peanut butter, we have used almonds, cashews, walnuts, whatever we had at home. Okay, and the main job of a chef is not to crib if they don't have all the ingredients. So whatever you have, you can improvise. Okay, so can we all try one? Whoever's made it, can we all try? Can you try, everyone? I want to see you guys munching upon it. Whoever's made it. Can I see it close up? Very nice. Very nice, everyone. Can you try it, Zara? Taste it and tell me how it is. Yes, Madhu, very nice. Very good. How is it? How is it?
It is nice, ma'am.
Yeah, it is more.
Nice? Great. So this was about energy bites, and we learned about who is a chef, what do they do, and it is our job as a chef. If you all if you plan to become a chef in future, you also need to concentrate on making healthy food, isn't it? And not only for the people that you deal with professionally, but for your families also and yourself also, because good food is like good fuel for our body, isn't it? And it is most required because we study, we play, and we watch TV also, isn't it? And we do a lot of things on mobile phone also, which our parents say no, isn't it? But we all need energy for everything we do, and everything we should balance. So do try these energy bites. Whoever has not made, do it in this week and keep it in the fridge. Whenever you feel like eating a chocolate, or whenever you feel I'm feeling low on energy, you just have this, isn't it? And you can make this for your friends, carry it in your tiffin. And even sometimes in the night, we feel hungry. This is a very good, I should say, like a dessert, like a dessert. So you're on mute.
Ma'am, you are on mute.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So I just wanted to say thank you to the audience, and they are wonderful, and the ones who made it today, I'm sure they are enjoying it already. And the ones who were not able to prepare for today's sessions, they should actually be able to do it in the following week. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mubin, for this. Thank you so much. And I think that was it from my side. I wish you all the best. And thank you. Keep joining such sessions that are, that Story Carpet, actually invites you for. And Pika Book, actually, isn't it? That's the name of your session. Yes. Okay, so let's sip some water. Can we? Yes, just one little sip. One little sip. Okay, and then you're done for 2 hours, isn't it? But you need to finish 8 to 10 glasses of water today. Okay, so thank you, everyone. Mubin, I'll take your leave. Okay, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Have a great Sunday. Enjoy with your family. Eat good food. Okay, bye, and finish your homeworks also.
All right, that was fantastic. Now let us move on to our session. First, let me tell the agenda for today's session. So today we have only one reviewer, Zakia, and one evaluator, Hansini. Following that, we have the joke master, Madhumita, the quiz master, Krishika, reciting genius, Harshit, storyteller, Vainavi, impromptu curator, Rishita, word creator, Karthik Roshan, and at last, the vote of thanks teller, Amida. Now, let me invite our only reviewer for today's session, Zakia, on the screen. Yes, Zakia. Zakia, are you there?
Yes.
Yes, Zakia, you may start. Zakia, you may start your review.
And some honey, cocoa powder, and some nuts.
Zakia, you're the reviewer for today's session, right?
What you ordered that? Ma'am, she's asking that you're asking to repeat the cooking things or how?
I'm asking her to review the book.
Review the book, ma'am, or this cooking things?
Review the book.
Zakia, you.
Zakia, you can prepare for now. And will you speak later? Yes. Okay, prepare.
Okay. Yeah. So now let us move on to the quiz session. It's time for a short quiz. Let us put our hands together to welcome Krishika, our quiz master.
A very good morning to one and all present here. I'm Krishika and I'm going to conduct today's quiz. Let's start for our first question. A container without hinges, lock, or a key, yet a golden treasure lies inside me. What am I?
Is it a shell that has a pearl, the white pearl?
It has a lock or a key and a golden treasure inside it. It looks like
A treasure chest?
No. The answer is an egg. Second question. It looks green. It opens red. What you eat is red, but what you spit out is black. What am I?
Watermelon.
Watermelon.
Yes, it's in watermelon. The third question. I'm a bird. I'm a fruit, and I'm a person. Who am I? Can anyone guess?
Can you repeat the question, please?
It's in kiwi. The fourth question. I'm a green veggie that looks like a tiny tree. Who am I?
Broccoli.
Yes. The fifth question. I'm a green veggie. Oh, sorry. The sixth question. Which fruit is spelled like a color?
Orange.
Yes, it's correct. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Krishika. The quiz was really fun and also informative, and we learned a lot. Now, it's time to call our reciting genius, Harshit, on the stage. Please, Harshit.
Good morning, everyone. I am Arshit and the reciting genius for today's session. ఒక ముసలి నీటిలో ఉన్నప్పుడు ఎన్నుగున్నే కూడా జయించగలడు, కానీ అదే భూమి మీద ఉన్నప్పుడు చిమ్మను కూడా హాని చేయలేడు. ఇది ముసలి మహిమ కాదు, ఆ స్థానం మహిమ. విశ్వరభిరామ వినురావేమ, meaning a crocodile can conquer an elephant while it's in water, but it cannot even harm an ant when on land. It is not the glory of the crocodile, but the glory of the place. Vishwa Abhirama Vinuravema. Thank you.
Thank you, Harshit. It was really good to hear. Your reciting skills surprised us. Great job. Now it's time for us to stretch and relax to hear a story. Vainavi, our storyteller, is going to tell an amazing story today. Are you ready to hear that? Yes, Vainavi, the participants are already eager to hear your story. Please start.
Yeah. Hello everyone, I'm Manavi. Today I'm here to engage you with a wonderful story. So the author of the story tells that my mom had only one eye. I hated her. She was such an embarrassment. She cooked for the students and teachers to support the family. There was this one day during the elementary school where my mom came to say hello to me. I was so embarrassed. How could she do this to me? I ignored her, threw her a hateful look, and ran out. The next day at school, one of my classmates said, your mom has only one eye. I wanted to bury myself. I also wanted my mom to just disappear. I confronted her that day and said, if you're only going to make me a laughing stock, why don't just die? My mom did not respond. I didn't even stop to think for a second about what I had said, because I was full of anger and it was obvious to her feelings. I wanted to get out of this house and I have nothing to do with her. So I studied really hard and got a chance to go to abroad to study. Then I got married, I bought a house of my own, and I had kids of my own, and I was happy with my life, my kids, and the comforts. Then one day, my mother came to visit me. She hadn't seen me in years, and she didn't even see my grandchildren. When she stood by the door, my children laughed at her, and I yelled at her for coming over uninvited. I screamed at her, how dare you come to my house and scare my children? Get out of here now. And to this, my mother quickly answered, oh, I'm sorry, I may have gotten the wrong address. And she just disappeared out of my sight. One day, a letter regarding a school reunion came to my house. So I lied to my wife that I was going on a business trip. After the reunion, I went to the old shack just out of curiosity. My neighbor said that she died. I did not shed a single tear. They handed me a letter that she wanted me to have. My dear son, I think of you all the time. I'm sorry that I came to your house and scared your children. I was so glad when I heard you were coming for the reunion, but I may not be able to even get out of the bed to see you. I'm sorry that I was a constant embarrassment to you when you were growing up. You see, when you were little, you got into an accident and lost your eye. As a mother, I couldn't stand watching you having to grow up with one eye. So I gave you mine. I was so proud of my son who was seeing a whole new world for me in my place with that time. With all my love to you, your mother. So the moral of the story is that the physical differences do not define a person's worth. Everyone is valuable and should be treated with respect and kindness, regardless how they look. It is important to remember that everyone has something unique and special to offer. Thank you.
Thank you, Vainavi, for telling us an interesting story today. It was very thrilling and it gave me chills. Now, I invite a word creator, Karthik Roshan, to teach us a new word today. Yes, Karthik.
Hi everybody, my name is Karthik Roshan. Today I'm going to add a word from all of the questions. The new word for
Your voice is not heard.
is it audible now? The new word is strewn. Example. The merchant saw that the floor was strewn with diamonds and rubies.
Increase the audio in your phone.
Karthik, your voice is too low.
Is it audible now?
Karthik, have you finished? Okay, so now, Zakia, are you ready?
The farmer and his sons. Once there was a hard-working farmer. He had teenage sons. Farmer was worried about his sons. One day he called his sons and told them about the treasure of the future. Soon the farmer died, but the boys dug all the fields to find the treasure. They could not find anything. Then they plowed the fields and grew crops. They got good fruits from fields. So the moral of the story is fruit of hard work is sweet. Thank you.
Thank you, Madhumita. Now let me call upon Hansini to evaluate Zakia's review. Hansini?
Hi everyone, good morning. I'm Hansini. So, hi Zakia. Your review was good, but I think you have made it too short, and it could have been better if your voice was a bit louder since it wasn't really audible to me properly. And I don't know if it's from my side, but I hope it could have been better. And also, try to prepare it and keep it instead of reading it. And you could have made your voice more enthusiastically. I love how you gave it calmly and confidently. It was really nice. Other than these few changes, your review is absolutely amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, Hansini. Your opinion will surely make a difference in Zakia. Now let us move on to our joke master, Madhumita. Carry on, Madhumita.
Hi everyone, today my name is Smita. I'm going to say some jokes. The first joke. How do we cut the sea into half? I will give you 10 seconds. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What is you?
We cannot cut it in half.
No. 8, 9, 10. Can I say the answer? By seesaw. The second one. What can run but cannot walk.
Time,
Your time starts now.
time,
1, 2,
time. Is it time?
no. 3, 4, 5, 6, no. 7,
Water?
8,
No.
yes. It is water. Your third riddle is, why did the scientist take out his doorbell? Your time starts now. 1,
Because he wanted to win the Nobel Prize.
yes. Your fourth riddle. What did a computer likes to eat? The time starts now. 1,
Energy.
what?
Energy.
No,
Mouse?
Cookies?
no,
Mouse?
no.
Can you repeat the question?
Cookies?
What?
Is it cookies?
No.
No.
What do computer likes to eat? Four,
Electricity?
Batteries.
no,
Memory? Electricity.
no. 8, 9, 10.
Chips.
Yes. The last riddle is, what kind of hair do oceans have? Your time starts now. 1, 2. What?
The ocean doesn't have hair.
You have to think the answer.
Blue hair.
No.
Seaweed.
5.
Whales? Whales?
Yes, it is correct. Whale had it. Thank you.
Thank you, Madhumita. That was fabulous. You lit everyone's mood with your jokes today.
Thank you.
And now we will move on to improve our impromptu speech skills. I invite our impromptu curator, Rishita, on the stage to give us topics on the spot to speak.
Hello, greetings to one and all present here. So today, let's speak on spot. So I will give you a few situations and your people will speak on it. Ready, everyone?
Yes.
Okay, who would like to be the first speaker? Anyone?
What topic?
Rishita, I would like to be the first speaker.
Who's that?
Hansen.
Okay, Hansini, sure. Okay, so your topic is Hansini. You're traveling and suddenly your car stops in the middle of a dense forest. What will be your thoughts when you're stuck in such a situation?
Thank you, Rishita, for the topic. The moment the car stops, you feel scared. It's a relatable situation which happens every time. You get the fear of what is going to happen next in a car if something stops. So, suddenly the car stops in the middle of the dense forest. Our mind starts having a million thoughts about animals, about food, about everything, and you suddenly get scared. So here's what I would do if suddenly my car stops. I would immediately run to check on the phone, and I would sit in the car as long as possible. And it's going to be dangerous depending on whether it is night or day. So if it was day, I would have been walking around trying to call for help, having a stick to protect me around. It's very primitive, but still, having a stick and roaming around, try to find some food if possible, and contacting if anyone is there. If it was a main road or like where the forest is there and there was a road and people are passing by, I would hitchhike and ask them for help. And I would really try avoid most possibly to like avoid the situation where you're suddenly stopping. And that's what I would do when I am stuck in a car. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Hansini. Now, Karthik, since you raised your hand, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Karthik?
Yeah, am I audible?
Sorry, not able to hear you. Karthik?
Yeah, am I audible now?
Yeah, yeah. So, Karthik, your topic is you're taking an evening walk and you suddenly meet a stranger. You feel that you know this person, but you're not able to recognize him or her. But that person starts speaking with you happily. How will you react in such a situation?
I will not say that hi, I don't know you because
Can
that,
you increase your volume? Not able to hear you.
sorry.
Hello?
Yes, am I audible?
Yeah, yeah.
So first, I will just lie that I know this guy, because if I tell like I don't know this guy, he will be pretty sad. So I will say, yeah, yeah, how are you doing? And I will finish the talk easily and just walk away. That's it.
Okay, Karthik. That's it? Okay, so let's proceed. Who will be the next speaker?
Can I?
Who is that?
Zakia.
Sure, Zakia.
Can I come after her?
Who's the other person?
Imran.
Sure. Okay, Zakia. So one day you forget to do your homework. What excuses will you give to the teacher that after she listens to your story, she should melt down?
I will tell I went to a function. I bought some. I don't have any reasons. I went to hospital for my brother is sick. So that I didn't do my homework. Sorry, ma'am, like that.
Okay, Zakia. Thank you. Next, this is our last speaker for today. Imran, you're ready?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so your topic is what will you do when you're left alone at home?
So these things, they don't like often happen to me, and some days I wish it would happen because when my parents are not there and when nobody's there, I like to steal snacks and eat those yummy snacks, which would be good. And I like to have a peaceful time reading books and playing with my friends as I need and completing my homeworks without my mom yelling at me.
That's it?
Yeah, so that's no, yeah. When I try to discover new things, like just how we had that cooking thing, I like to explore something new in my home.
And
Or
you
I
hope
would go
that turns
camping
out
with my
well.
friends. Yeah.
Okay. Done?
Yeah.
Thank you so much, everyone. Now I would hand it over to Sri Kartika.
Thank you, Rishita. That was interesting, and your topics were really thrilling. Good job. And have I missed any roles? No, right? Okay. So here we come to the end of the session. To wrap up our session, I invite a vote of thanks teller Amuda to present her speech.
Greetings to all. I thoroughly enjoyed the session and hope you all too felt the same. Thank you, Chef Madhu, for making us do a healthy nuts bar to relish and remain fit. All the role players were encapsulating endings. Thank you for the participants and contributors. Without your support, we wouldn't have enjoyed this 1 hour. My hearty thanks to Story Carpet and Picabook for providing such an enhancing platform for all of us. Overall, it was yet another enriching session. Thank you, one and all. Have a great day ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Amda, for giving the vote of thanks. We have successfully completed today's speaker book session. So if anyone is interested in taking any roles for the next session, please do message me or any other XCOM members. I request all the XCOM members to give their numbers in the chat box, so that
So
participants
please,
can.
anyone, if please message privately if you feel who is the best role player for today's session. According to your wishes, please message me privately.
Vainavi, are you going to do the vote of thanks in the next session?
Yes,
Okay.
Shri Kartika.
Okay.